Greetings. I have a topic but I told someone from devil gangs in Iraq who won a dirty family about it, and I did same in previous topic, but result was this video was blocked. Also we shows this pie devil in Iraq have slaughtered others lies in Iraq typically by its. Like let my account fake or faked pictures about me. Or let me bin like someone have half or I facing competition or else. I tell you this topic is the truth that it is very unfortunate, but I am very obliged to publish it, and believe me, if the reason for publishing it is not to end the harm against the brothers in America, European countries and their friends, which has reached a completely dangerous stage. Also, I have made great efforts to make those who are the cause stop the evil plans that they had, but they did not do this. Rather, they were increasing the harm, and it was a challenge from them. They also used their influence on the internet to block the publication of what I say, especially on Facebook, which I have stopped using completely. Here I want to say that I ride with the party that is the cause of harm against the brothers to a completely dead end, and they acted like a thief who knew the secret of a treasure and was stealing from it to do evil while others were taking from it in order to do good, and this thief is going to harm these people as well and wants to remain alone. Only as for these, they are not thieves like him, and it is not possible to put a hyena among the sheep, because even if some of them refuse this, he is completely incapable of doing anything and he will not be able at all, no matter what he tries on something. On the contrary, giving him any opportunity is a waste of time only and carries more harm only. Any fool expects that his sheep will win over a hyena. This is how the case is. Of course, this thief knows very well that he knows the secret of this treasure, and also knows that if he is expelled, for example, he will reveal the secret, or perhaps no one can expel it in one case, which is to completely end this treasure. Of course, this thief knows that he is not desirable, too. He was manipulating and desiring to gain time only, and to increase his strength as well. He will also set conditions. 2. To leave him, whenever they are carried out, he sets another condition. As for them, they are completely overwhelmed and cannot see anything. They are like a very weak person who was made a guard on a farm, and a thief came to her and started stealing everything in it, and this guard only looks at him and makes himself unaware, not like ostrich, and when someone came to him and told him there was a thief in the farm, this weak guard went to him to kiss his feet and ask him to stop theft, which happened that the thief was setting conditions for his departure. For example, he says that he did not leave because he saw a crow on the here. This helpless guard is making a presence. The crow is the reason for the survival of the thief and puts the blame on him. Of course, when this poor crow flies and who has nothing to do with the matter, the thief will invent another argument, and so he will never leave. Here I mean these are the partners of this thief in knowing the treasure. They are completely incapable of removing this. On the contrary, he made them his followers, and instead of shaming him, they even denied his existence. Now, start with the issue that Judas returned to the Church of the Gospel in Iraq again in order to betray again while he cooperates with terrorism and has a terrorist network in Iraq and has been treacherous all the countries of Europe and America and all their friends, and this devil has made himself a prophet and continues to exploit Christianity as a way for him to reach these countries as well. Homosexuals. Of course, I always asked to terminate the Iraq branch and said that it is a virus, but a plague that wants to harm Europe and America again and their friends, and it must be cut off completely, but to no avail. I also said that it is a trap and this filth that was adopted in this organization in 3. He is a terrorist demon, and the Iraq branch has become like a rotten tomato that was placed in a good tomato box, and what happened that this virus was spreading dirty on the rest of the tomatoes in order to spoil them. A very fatal mistake. What happened means that this demon is a terrorist and started killing and stealing, also developed weapons of control. With the brain, he used it to kill everyone who was against him, or friends of America and the countries of Europe and their friends in Iraq as well. He was the one who was attacking the international forces in Iraq and inciting people against them. Look at Judah and how he is betraying. The disaster is that terrorism has become a part of his system, rather he has become the leadership in it. For that, of course, this is a terrorist demon and he is an intelligence officer from the days of the previous regime and has an intelligence network whose branches have been bursting throughout Iraq, and these secret branches, or which each one of them uses different names or masks, so that those who do not know this truth can know that these branches that do not change at all are the ones Iraq, or every branch thereof is the one who rules the region in which it is. As for this, the devil, he leads them all. This terrorist network, as I said, was the one who attacked the international forces in Iraq and incited people against them and spread lies against them in Iraq also. They are the ones who stole Iraq, and they are the ones who support terrorism. The cause of sectarianism in Iraq and all the problems in it, of course, was a matter of getting rid of it. First, the Iraq branch had to be completely expelled from the organization and punished for those who gave it a branch, because it was a very serious mistake. They understood who made the thief become among the guards, but made him a leader over them. And this Satan exploited all the privileges that were given to him in the service of terrorism. Note that I am just a simple citizen in Iraq. No one has given me anything, organization, position of sheikh, or anything that means I am not the one who was given such a branch of me, but I do not have anything in it, nor a half in it or a quarter, even if I had something simple about it, when I spoke one word even, or published anything, but I am the one who will send these people to hell myself in Iraq, but I am not one of them and I do not work with them as they have, and I consider all of the laws of disbelief in God, including the unseen. This is why I have absolutely nothing to lose, so there is no position for them to take from me, or I do not have any money and property, and I am also affiliated with me. I am not electricity nor generator of electricity, and I am not a member of the Bible Church. 7. I am not responsible for any person in all of Iraq, and I am not responsible for my family, and I have not appointed them in any position they have in order to replace them or bring others, but I am not responsible for them and for whom he gave them any position in which they are in. I also do not work for this terrorist organization as a person who registers elements for them, whether publicly and through espionage tics that they have, which are very dirty tricks. For example, whenever I ate something or drank, they went and recorded, or when I lived in my family's dirty house, also the same game, or whenever I took money or something, or spoke to anyone, heard, saw, thought, or used the internet, etc. Iraq, and I am not at all responsible for a spy spying on him through his brain control system. He is the one who does this. Of course, I know that he is a terrorist and a despicable filth, so I categorically refuse this thing as long as I am in Iraq, and I know that every person who is registered will become a terrorist organization that is not mine. Any authority over it, and I am not from it, and I am not the one who leads it or chooses for it any half or a quarter of it. This devil will make of them terrorism and thieves like it. This is a complete categorical rejection everywhere inside Iraq, because the devil is a despicable terrorist who is adopted in Iraq, and this demon wants to remain in any his way while he uses the bodies of fools from the noises of the brain control weapons in Iraq to make them scapegoats for him or a snake of mistakes. It was completely exposed and there was no longer any place for any tricks. Also, I do not have any followers at all in Iraq, and the purpose of this video is only to warn from a demon in Iraq. Also, I wish saying to you again, I have nothing to lose in all Iraq, and this terrorist spy devil in Iraq, whatever he playing by internet or by my dirty family or in all Iraq, I will lose nothing cause I don't have nothing. This voice of terrorist devil, not voice of God, will pay high price every blood drop in France or the LGUIM will cost million. Like this devil, no one will can protect him at all. It's the end. 99. Look at this filthy woman. I told her that I would post a video against the gang in Iraq, and after this, the internet was manipulated. You may think that she is a simple poor woman, but this is wrong. She is the wife of Satan in Iraq. She is and with her a homosexual, and there is no one in all of Iraq who is capable of them. She and her gang are the ones who rule, and she does not want America or the coalition countries for herself. Of course, the terrorist devil is the one who recorded this filth. She and with it a homosexual and destroyed Iraq with this game. The leadership of all of Iraq, of course, and all of its children, and with them the homosexual, have extraordinary power. I mean, as I told you, just a word from me to them, and it was a threat to them. The result was Satan's revenge on the internet. All the internet, also all the telephone networks, but all state institutions in Iraq are under their control. I do not have anything in my hand to change them, because I am not the one who married this filth and a homosexual who is impure like her in order to change them. I mean, how do I change this filthy wife? I tried to beat them, but the end was in prison for V. I mean, it is very stupid to try to persuade this devil terrorist to change this filthy wife and his homosexual wife. Despicable, not a solution, but just crush him and get rid of him.